Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Vikas Chandra Pedridla, and let's do your reading for the month of April 2021 for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter signs for the sign of Gemini. Okay, I think that was quick. So I'm going to do the Golden Dawn spread for you. The first three cards you're seeing right now is your situation, and the top right side corner will be your current path, left top corner will be your alternate path, bottom left corner will be your psychological basis, and right bottom corner will be your karma. So current part tells you what are the things and where you're intending to go along your own will. Alternate path is an alternate way of going into your life other than your current path, and psychological basis tells you what is running in the background for your situation, and then at last karma tells you what are the lessons that you have to learn in life. So this is a cycle that I'll be repeating, and each type has 3 cards, hence it consists of 15 cards in total for this spread. Alright guys, now have drawn the cards. Let's do the face up for the cards and see what we have. So I'll start with the situation. I'll be facing up these cards in the order and in a cycle. So I want each energy to transfer to the another one, and that's how energies should be presented. So like a spiral. Alright guys, now the face up of the cards are done. We can start the reading. Alright guys, now let's get into your reading. Coming with your situation, you got 9 of discs, which is gain, Knight of Wands, which is a court card, and 10 of Wands, which is oppression. Now Knight of Wands is a court card coming exactly in the center of the reading. You can see it emphasizes a lot on that card, and the Knight of Wands represents there is some opportunity for you, and you can go after that, and it involves for you to leave your comfort zone also and try to go, but there is an opportunity for you to go there, and it brings you a lot of creativity, and you can express your creativity in that area is what I'm seeing. So there is some opportunity for you to travel somewhere. It involves a little bit of going out of your comfort zone and traveling there, but you can express your creativity there, and you can express your talent, your creative nature and your passion towards it. And definitely if you go there and show your talent, definitely you can get a lot of recognition and a lot of praise, and also people will really remember you for your actions, and your actions are very strong and fiery is what I'm seeing. You also got 9 of discs, which is gain, and 10 of wands, which is oppression. Coming with the second card here, Knight of Discs, which is gain, this coming in a situation, you can see the opportunity is requiring you to travel and getting out of your comfort zone and express your creativity, express your passion towards it. This will bring you some kind of gain. So this is the situation right now. There is an opportunity for you to express your talent and achieve some kind of result, some kind of gain. It might be compliments, it can be anything, it can be wealth also, since discs represents pentacles, but definitely it will improve your status, it will improve how people see you, and it will improve your, there is some experience also which is coming with it, because there is a Virgo which involves mind, and also Mars which is involves actions. So you'll start to be more confident with your actions if you go and do it, and also some experience and knowledge is going to be there. It will bring you some experience as well along the way. Also, you got the Ten of Wands as the third card in situation, which is operation. Now this is going to be little difficult, and it requires a little bit of hard work, and this is the main reason why you have to get out of your comfort zone. And even after getting out of your comfort zone, when you be in that state of expressing yourself, it will be difficult, because that is the main difficult part in the situation right now. You have to have a lot of energy in order to have it done perfectly and get your job done. But this will be hard. It's not going to be easy. This will be hard, but definitely this is something that you have to keep in your mind, but it is not the main priority. Your main priority is to remember that you have an opportunity. Either it will be difficult or not, it is the last thing that you have to keep in mind. First thing is the opportunity, and that is what universe is trying to say. There is an opportunity for you to express creatively, and also some kind of gain. It can be materialistic gain, or some kind of compliments, or some kind of gain is definitely there. People, the way people see you also, it's going to improve, and it could represent that kind of gain as well, social status and the society. And also some kind of satisfaction at the end is what I'm saying, because 9 represents night, and while sleeping you will remember how hard you have worked for that, and you will feel happy that you have taken the initiative to do it, and you'll feel quite satisfied. This self-satisfaction will also be there at the end of the day, is what I'm seeing definitely, and you'll feel quite completed for completing that mission, if indeed you intend to go there and take the opportunity. Definitely a very good opportunity, a month of April is what I'm seeing. Also we can see in the current path, let's get into your current path. You got Knight of Discs, we got 2 of Pentacles which is change, and 10 of Discs which is wealth. Now Knight of Discs, you can see you are looking at this opportunity, the same opportunity which I talked about in the Knight of Wands. This is the Knight of Discs. So when an opportunity comes, like the Wands energy, you're looking at the Discs part as well, which is money. So you're taking your time and you're figuring out, is this a balanced thing where I give in value and get value as well? And that's what you're looking after, and you're calculating. So for this, you're quite waiting for your choice, to make your choice and to make a good decision whether this will be worthwhile going. And right now you're just thinking about it. That's your current path. That's what you're intending to go along your own will. Also you got your change card, which is 2 of Discs next to that, which is the second card, and also you can see the 2 number over here. Definitely 2 could be significant for you, because we got 2 knights from the situation and current path. Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords also represents 2. You got 2 over here, and 2 could be definitely significant. Figuring out whether it is right or wrong is definitely important. And also you're looking for this balance, is what I'm seeing. Whatever value I give, will I get that back? And you're thinking quite carefully before making any decision, and you're taking your time is what I'm seeing. Opportunity is presented for you, but you're taking your time, you're being wise as well with the crown, and you're using all your knowledge that you have to figure out and make the best decision. And definitely you're finding few scenarios which will bring change in your life. Is this gonna change my life in a good way, or it's gonna change my life in what kind of way? You know that if you take up this decision, it's gonna change something in your life, is gonna change, and you're seeing that perspective of that, using your intuition a lot, not only the mind but using your third eye as well, try to figure out, and using your heart as well to try to figure out whether this change is good for you in your life. And at last, third card in the situation, you got wealth, which is 10 of discs. You're also figuring out the money side. Will it bring wealth? Will it bring a lot of wealth? If that, how much? So you're calculating even that as well. How much of money will it bring to you if you do this? You're also patient enough to see it in the long run. You are not definitely you're not expecting something very fast and very rapid increase in the income, but you're looking at the long term and seeing in that perspective as well. But definitely I feel like you are weighing your scales down and trying to calculate in your own way, using your own algorithm and what your heart and mind says at this moment. And that is your current path. Definitely you're concerned with your life and where it is going, and how it is bringing a balance in your life, the changes and the wealth, and also some kind of status and the image of yours. So this is what you have right now. You're focusing on yourself is what I'm seeing. And let's look into your alternate path, what you can alternately do that the universe is suggesting for you. You got Princess of Discs, Queen of Cups, and Prince of Swords. So these three are code cards, and you can take the alternate path if you don't like your current path. And here you got three code cards, meaning that if you take the alternate path, it will be much more significant and important in your life. But it's up to you how you feel about it. Now, if you got into the Princess of Discs, universe is suggesting to, before taking any decision, don't look at the opportunity and what it will bring, but look at what your true goals are in life and what you are capable of doing it and what you want to become, rather than noticing the opportunity and trying to utilize the opportunity. Before utilizing, figure out whether it is with regards to how you would like to be in the future, and even the past dreams and goals whichever you had, is it in alignment with those, or is this something new, and is this going to benefit you? And focus on that. Okay, your main goals in life, your true goals in life. And also with the Queen of Cups, think emotionally and think in a way that is good for you and others as well. Okay, don't lose this essence of your queen, which is the mother nature, which you have to express yourself emotionally. Don't try to block that. At the same time, try to see emotionally. At the same time, see if it is reflecting to your character, see if it is really showing who you are or something which is not you, so try to see that in that perspective as well. And with the Princess of Swords, it's saying when you look at these two perspectives and trying to figure out if it is right or not in this perspective, and only after that you shall move. And this is your alternate path. This is the Prince of Swords. The movement should happen after realizing of these two things. Definitely you are not making movement very soon, and the only difference in alternate and current path is not regards to the movement, but regards to the things that you do before the movement. Okay, whereas here I feel like in current path you're seeing the opportunity and what the opportunity can bring you, whereas alternate path, the universe is saying if you like to do it in this way, and the advice or suggestion is to see your own inner self? Will it be in alignment with your previous goals which you have, or this is something new? And is it really reflecting your character and reflecting your personality, your inner personality, and what your heart says? Or is it something that is different from what you are and what your personality is? And then trying to figure out with these two things and then make a movement. That's your alternate path. It depends on you. If you like to continue with your current path, you can do that. If you feel like your alternate path, what universe is suggesting, is better and gives much more reward, and so listen to your heart as well, what your heart says, and then take the alternate path. This is a general reading, and please keep that in mind. Also, let's get into your psychological basis, which is running in the background for your situation. We got Queen of Discs, we got the Fool, and the Hangman. Here we got two major arcanas. So seeing in the psychological basis, I feel like definitely you're thinking a lot in the background before taking any action. Since you're thinking a lot in the background, we also got two major arcana. So this thinking in the background is definitely important. It is definitely very, very important for you to just wait and think in a different perspective, have new thoughts, and then make a movement. Okay, it's better for you to wait and just keep thinking differently, keep thinking in a different perspective, have new thoughts. Don't be afraid of having new thoughts, and this is very important. I feel like definitely you're making that. You're definitely seeing things in a different perspective, definitely taking time and waiting before making an action. And that's what whole psychological basis is representing here. With the Queen of Discs, it is saying you're looking where you have to go, but you're not moving. You're just staying there and you're trying to wait until you take some action. This is some kind of waiting, same representation of waiting. And also with the Fool, you should not be afraid of seeing things newly and having new thoughts and having to see things in a different perspective, because I feel like this is a very good opportunity for you, and it has to reflect to your character as well, and only then you can perform it better, and it's gonna be good in the long term. Whatever journey you're starting, it's gonna be good. Or else that Fool will not have a good journey and it will not reach the World card. So starting with the Fool, definitely you see the whole journey. Look into the future as well. Okay, I'm doing it right now, but what will it benefit in the future? Will it have a good will I have a good journey with this, or is it just a one-time thing where I just do it and it's gonna be over? So Hangman represents also take your time to just wait, meditate on this, and see things in a different perspective, what kind of results it's gonna gain. Now let's look into your karma, what the universe is teaching you. What are the lessons for you in the month of April? You have Ace of Swords, 5 of Cups, which is disappointment, and 6 of Cups, which is pleasure. Now of course here, seeing disappointment card, you might just get quite worried, but definitely you can see if it is hammered down with the 2 positive cards, then this hammer scenario will definitely give a very good aspect to that. And overall, I feel like this disappointment represents something for you to realize. Not necessarily it's gonna definitely bring you disappointment. It depends on you as well. It depends on your actions. You can see with the Ace of Swords, it is an action card. So whatever action you do, definitely do it with a sense of purpose and sense of realization. Think very, very carefully and use your logical and intellectual mind a lot. At the same time, follow your heart also, because you can't use your sword just with the mind. You have to use your heart and do it, because there should be some energy from the heart as well, some kind of emotion to light up and charge it. And actions, the mind represents, whenever you see sword, the mind represents the techniques of using the sword, and the power of the sword comes from the heart. Okay, that's what you have to remember. And that's why I called it the Thor's hammer, this thing, the Mjolnir. Now if you look at the 5 of Cups, you got disappointment. This is the same representation what I was just speaking about. Disappointment doesn't represent in your karma. It will definitely bring disappointment. In your karma, it means that it depends on your actions. With the Ace of Swords, make sure if each and every action you do it carefully and with a very intellectual and emotional mind, and then figure out whether you are really happy with this, or else this card will definitely come out in your manifestation, which is disappointment. You will definitely be disappointed, because you might think, I'm doing so much of effort, I got so much of experience, I have put in so much of effort. This also represents the gain card, because we got the same Mars and Virgo over here. You might be expecting something in return, some kind of gain. And what kind of gain are you really expecting? And see, definitely will it bring the type of gain you're looking for, or else definitely you'll be disappointed. So weigh in the option of your disappointment and take action, okay, in the month of April. Also with the pleasure card, Six of Cups, your happiness, your overall happiness. I feel like at the end of the day you will be happy, but you know, you have to definitely take some time to figure out what kind of happiness you're looking for and how much you're looking for, and definitely you're doing that. But definitely I feel like at the end of the day, even after weighing down the results that you have thought in your mind, you have to take actions according to the results, not the opposite of that at the end of the day. So remember that, and that's all I have for you, Gemini. Beautiful reading. There is an opportunity for you, but it is your decision to figure out whether it will be aligned to yourself and will it really work out in the future, and whatever beliefs and motives you have and the goals you have in your life. That's all I have for you, Gemini. It's a beautiful reading. Definitely I feel like this opportunity will be good for you, and you'll make the best of this opportunity. At the same time, if this doesn't work out, definitely be open to other opportunities. I feel like if you're not happy with this opportunity, definitely don't go for that and strain yourself, because Ten of Wands, it could definitely bring a lot of strain to your body. This Wands, a lot of energy is definitely required. If you're not happy with that, definitely I feel like universe will give you other things as well, but definitely go after the things that you really want, and only then you'll be happy in life. Or else just wait and believe that you'll get another opportunity which is right for you. That's all I have for you, Gemini. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you like the reading, click the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notified and never miss any video. Also, if you like to get a personal reading and to access your own energies, you can check out my business card. I do offer services for tarot readings, astrological readings, life coaching and daily readings. All my price ranges are mentioned respectively with Indian rupees. You can find my social media links below, including my contact number. You can contact me with regards to that, and I'll reach out to you as soon as possible. Also, you can definitely check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter signs as well, and I'll include the playlist in the icon there, so that you'll get all the messages that you need and you can have a narrowed down perspective for you. And because these are general readings, right, it may or may not resonate to you, and there will be few messages that is very general, so you have to just leave it to the rest. It may be for someone else as well, so take the messages that resonate to you and leave the rest. Okay, that's all I have for you, Gemini. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you.